From the shadows of MetLife to Mike's last track, GhostDog reppin' Big Blue, never looking back. Podcast sales, heads deep in the fog. Gridiron echoes follow the phantom dog. Jersey glows under moonless skies. Fades with the beat, but never truly dies. He barks once loud, a New York anthem blast. That vanishes like stories to podcast pass.
This is a GhostDog mixtape original.
That is one big pile of shit.
Oh, man, oh, man, oh, man, oh, man. Look, man, where do I begin here, bro? Like, where do I begin? Right? It's just mind-bogglingly atrocious. My gas has been properly flabbered. And you know what? Not really. Before we get into all this absolute debacle of a season opener game, I always say this, man. If you're new to the channel, if you like the vibe, if you appreciate the vibe, make sure you hit subscribe. Forget intros and all that stuff, man. Well, rather, you saw the intro because you're about to see what I'm about to put before this. That being the case, man, let's just get right into it. I'm going to keep this brief because I got things to do, right? First and foremost, why is it that this O-line just struggles mightily whenever Andrew Thomas is not in the game? Why? What is the situation there, right? James Hudson looked absolute trash. Let's get Marcus Bowe up to speed. Let's get Andrew Thomas healthy. And at this point, JMS, I'm kind of out on him. These two guards, Evan Neal needs to get plugged in. If not, and if he can't perform, get him up out of here too, right? And there's a long list of get him up out of here that we about to go down. But, you know, one step at a time, right? Can't run the ball up the middle at all. Devin Singletary, don't know why he's here. Get him up out of here, right? I don't know why Turbo Miller's not on this team. I don't know why we weren't using Cap Scatterbo more. I don't know why we weren't using Tyrone Tracy more, right? And look, if we get in no yardage up the middle, why are we even bothering at that point? Like, I understand trying to mix it up, but fam, let's run it on the outside. Please. We got positive yardage out of those outside run plays. So why can't we continue on with that? Oh, that's right. Because Russell Wilson is on the center. And we're going to get into that as well. Right? Again, Russell Wilson running for his life. The O-line looked absolutely atrocious. Specifically on the interior line, man. It's, again, Andrew Thomas, if he is not on that field for one reason or the next, it's like this O-line just implodes. Absolutely bonkers. And then the only targets you throwing it to is Wandell, Neighbors, and then, Theo Johnson, after that second drop pass, I wouldn't even bother looking his way anymore. That's how I feel. Darius Slayton was wide open on a couple plays. So now I'm just thinking to myself, like, a lot of bunch formations too. Like, why are we not attacking in the middle of the field more? What's the situation here? Why are we not making adjustments? This is supposed to be the offensive guru, the quarterback whisperer dude, bro. Like, if you can't do it with a veteran who is a proven, right, player, Super Bowl champion. At this point, I was saying at one point Russ was a Hall of Fame guarantee. At this point, by the way things is playing out and how his career has played out and how it's gonna end, it's a tarnish. It's like anything this dude Dabo touches just becomes putrid. I think Josh Allen was the exception. He tried to bury Jalen Hurts when he was in Alabama. And I'm glad that Jalen Hurts was actually able to get his at the end of the day, even though he is an Eagles player, okay? The ops. Because right now, there's bigger fish to fry. And the call is coming from inside the house. No bullshit no more, bro. No nonsense. Talking about Kafka calling the plays. Doubtful. And let's get at this defense a little bit before we get back to the situation, the main thing, because the defense ain't escaping neither. Shane Bowen needs to figure it the fuck out at the CB2 position. I'm sorry. Me and Shakes had a conversation the other day in the live. If you haven't checked it out, please do so. We left it at the Aboriginal Sports Network. I'll leave the link in the description for it. But go check it out. He said it, and we had the conversation. There's nothing but CB2s over here. And no shot at Paulson Debo because I think he can do things. I think he's a CB2 masquerading as a CB1. Banks was supposed to be our CB1 under a Wink Martindale defense. Oh, by the way, Wink Martindale got pushed out by, you guessed it, Brian Daboll. Slayton got buried when he first got here by who? Brian Daboll. Had Bachman playing over him. Right? And that's a testament to Darius Slayton. That man put his face down to the grinder and kept it pushing. And it paid out for him. Thank goodness it did. Because I think Slayton's got some talent. I think he's like a low tier number one, a definite high tier number two. He's very complimentary in that wide receiver room. But we're not talking about that. We're talking about the defense. Wynn got pushed out. Now Banks, his career at this point is suffering for it. Suffering. He's got a bunch of man corners and we running zone. Shane Bowen, wake the fuck up. You came here to do something, you're not doing it, which is stopping the run. That's another thing. Right? Straight up the middle, just straight gashing us. Anytime Dex wasn't in there, it was over with. The depth at the DT position is very lacking. And I just, quite frankly, don't understand why. And now it's up to the point now where I think it's starting to affect even Dex's not only health, but his playability. And that's disastrous because he's an anchor on that defensive line. So knock on wood, I hope he can outlast the season. But from the way things is looking right now, off the season opener alone, I'm having my doubts. Oh, and Michael McFadden, I hope and pray that young man has a speedy recovery. That being the case, no disrespect to him either, this linebacker position needs to be addressed immediately. I want to see what that Moose kid has got. I think he's an intelligent player, lacks speed and strength, but he's going to have to pick up one or the other if he expects to stay the starter. So if I was in that kid, I'd get in the weight room immediately and try to get my weight up at the very least, because I don't know if you can get your speed up at this point. Smart player, very instinctual. I've seen him on the plays, calling them out before they even happen. Let's see what happens. If not, the linebacker position needs to be addressed immediately. Shouts out to Shakes. He's been petitioning that for years at this point. It's just frustrating, man. It's just absolutely frustrating. And the defense played a little sloppy too with the coverages and getting flags here and there, man. We got to clean that up in the backfield. Overall, they were still able to hold the Commanders because it should have been like a 28 to like a 3 type of situation. No bullshit. So that's a testament to the talent on that side of the ball and on that field. It's just that Shane Bowen, he's not the dude to direct it. He's not the proper conductor for this defense. I'm sorry. That zone shit is trash. That soft coverage nonsense, nah, bro. It's getting picked apart on the regular. And the thing is, we have the pass rush talent here. I don't get it, man. We should be able to get into that quarterback with just 4. It shouldn't take more than 5 pass rushers to get to that quarterback. Maybe it's the scheming. Maybe he's not mixing up any stunts or whatever. I don't know. I just do not know. However, like most things, most things in life, it starts at the top. The smell is coming from the head of the fish, and that's Brian Daboll. It's Brian Daboll. I've been commenting about his little actions here and there throughout this video, whether it's the Slayton fiasco, there was the fiasco of him giving away the play calling to the defense, right, to Wink during the practices that one year for the OTAs when Daniel Jones was here, right? There was the situation with Xavier McKinney when he was talking out of term because I think he picked up what was going on and he was in Wink's camp, right? You saw him get the door quick, fast, and in a hurry, right? After that season, Wink got pushed out, right? Little by little, it's like, anything that's Wink related has been just shown the door. Scapegoats. Meanwhile, your fucking bullshit ass offense is only putting up barely 15 points average per game. Like, what are we talking about here? The defense was never the issue. Your bum ass was, Brian Daboll. Get your fucking ego out of the mix. Because you about to sink. Yo, you got this organization looking bad. And now it sucks because we do have a talented quarterback in a New Jack City Dart. I believe we got one. But now, because you got your handprints all over it, now his career is in jeopardy. His development is on the line. It's sickening to me, bro. It's sickening. Real talk. And I think Joe Shane at this point need to get his walking papers too, because slowly but surely that Saquon fiasco is just, and given the circumstances, bro, you is just as much as guilty. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. I'll never defend that dude at this point. But if they do decide to keep Joe Shane and cut ties with Brian Daboll, which is more than likely what's gonna happen, because I think Joe Shane is just that type of shady dude, you better keep it up. Because I gotta give credit where credit is due. These past couple drafts, I feel like they've been hits. It's just that the staff and the coaching specifically is just not getting it done. Brian Daboll and Shane Bowen, for me, need to get their walking papers the moment the fucking clock struck down to 0 on Sunday afternoon. No BS. None. It's just enough's enough, man. It's like, yo, put so much time and energy and effort into the season for this? Giants fans, we should demand more than this. You know what I'm saying? Get them planes fired up and ready to go. Because it's going to be ugly. Look, shouts out to Shakes. Again, he said we got to see game 2. I'm willing to see game 2. I'm just not expecting much. I'm expecting more of the same. And I'm expecting Jackson Dart to be thrown in there sooner rather than later. And that's when the entire train is just going to go all off the rails. Watch. Mess around, that young man end up getting hurt because he's out there trying to play hero ball just to save Brian Daboll's job. It's going to be a mess. That being the case, that was my little rant. Stay tuned. Have some future content on the channel for y'all. Stay tuned for the Tap In Tuesday tomorrow. I'll have that on the Aboriginal Sports Network. Go over a couple games. We're going to revisit this quarterback situation relating to the Giants tomorrow in the Tap In Tuesday. Because what's his name up there? I think it's 17 up there in Indy was doing things. Okay? But we're going to say that for later. And, like I always say, if you appreciate the way I spit on this mic, make sure you smash the like. Leave a comment. Tell me how you feel. You think I'm bugging, or do you think Brian Daboll needs to get up out of here? All right. That being the case, man, Big Blue salute. Peace.
From the shadows of MetLife to Mike's last track, GhostDog repping Big Blue, never looking back. Podcast sales, that's deep in the fog. Gridiron echoes follow the phantom dog. Jersey glows under moonless skies. Fades with the beat, but never truly dies. He barks once loud, a New York anthem blast. That vanishes like stories from podcast past.
This is a GhostDog mixtape original.